My name is Kid Liquid, and I'm here today with the Heroes of the Storm. So yeah, think you can cast Blizzard challenge. They've done this before with other games, and so they're giving us a chance and they're giving us a VOD here of the Heroes of the Storm alpha client to cast out to the community. I think it's great, and I wanted to give it a shot. So first time casting this. I got to play it a lot at BlizzCon and a lot at various other things, so I'm very excited. So this is going to be on Dragonshire. The basic mechanic of the map is that there are two towers or structures that your team must sort of grab in order to take this huge golem creature. So we're looking to look at the teams here. We have a Zeratul, Raynor, Vala, Titus, and Tassadar. On the red side, we do have Tassadar again, Falstead, Abathur, EDC, and Stitches. Now, so looking at the general compositions of the team, Zeratul, Raynor, Vala, Titus are all assassin type champion or assassin type heroes that really focus in on killing their targets as quickly as possible and getting out, doing a lot of burst damage. And then of course Tassadar is that support champion or that support hero with a lot of shields and things to just sort of help out and heal and keep their teammates safe. On the other side, we do have again Tassadar as the support, Falstead as their sort of assassin type champion, but they also have ETC and Stitches, which work as these warrior type heroes, which are very tanky, can do quite a bit of damage. They're just kind of there to brawl and stay within the fight. So we do have them going into lane here, starting to battle it out. Zeratul and Tassadar in this mid lane against EDC and Tassadar. So again, you're starting to see the meta of this game where your support is going mid with another champion, and you do have solos on the other side. If you guys haven't played Heroes of the Storm before, there's no really thing of last hitting. You get the experience it's shared experience throughout your entire team, and the pushing your waves are more so strategic to figure out how to, if you want to wave clear them faster, if you want to keep your opponent in lane, that kind of thing. So we do see a lot of pressure going down on EDC. He's going down pretty quickly. See Tassadar going in there, doing his damage and getting out as quickly as possible. EDC can't really answer. Tassadar as well going in there. So we do have Vala and Titus, Titus going in onto Stitches. Stitches again doing a lot of damage, staying pretty well. Vala getting a little too close to the turret. Actually goes down to Stitches, so a little bit of a misstep there. That's the first kill of the game, and so I'm very excited to see that. The bottom lane here too, we do have Raynor versus Falstead. Falstead's desperately trying to activate that shrine, finally does. That's one shrine down, so again guys, you get two of those. You can summon the Dragon Knight, this very powerful soldier type thing, and you do see Abathur zoning out Tassadar here. They're trying to claim this tower. Tassadar's just kind of zoning him out, trying to make it a little bit harder for him. Maybe gonna sacrifice himself, not gonna be able to do it. They do summon. The red team does get their Dragon Knight, and they're pushing onto the objectives. They're just pushing these towers. You see how fast, how much damage it does just on its own. It's taking all the turrets, barely taking any damage, and they're just shredding through this first wave of objectives. That first thing, now that mid lane is open, we do have Tassadar and Zeratul trying to defend that. At the same time though, there are we have Tassadar jumping around the map. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep track of this. There's so much action going on. You can see how fast paced the game actually is and how quickly objectives actually go down compared to other games in this genre. So they're just about to take down the Dragon Knight. He does finally go down with the help of all their friends. They did ask Raynor to come back up here, as well as Titus to come and clean that up. I'm sorry, I keep calling him Titus. Tyrael. That's what I'm keep saying. Okay, Tyrael. I apologize. Titus is from StarCraft 2. He's another champion in this game as well, or hero in this game. Okay, so we do have the red team on the run here. EDC, that's gigantic cow running away. Very mobile champion for how large he is. Abathur going down back to bot lane. Now the thing that's really cool about Abathur is he's a specialist, and the thing that he does is he's able to move very quickly and burrow through the map and actually take control of or infest his teammates and fire his own spells out of that. So we do have blue team as well taking these smaller camps. When you do defeat the mercenaries in these camps, you do gain them on your side, and they do help push objectives with you, sort of earn their respect in that regard, and then they help push the objectives with you. So now, yeah, so you see them get up now and start moving towards that objective. So we do have a fight going down here. EDC and Falstad trying to take them out. You do see the nice zoom out there, taking sort of the game heart dimension of that. Tassadar and Raynor putting down some hurt onto EDC, but EDC fighting back. He's a very tanky champion. Now, the Zeratul going in, trying to do the burst damage, getting out. Vala doing the same as well. Just tasting down EDC, but he gets out. A lot of help there. Again, you do see the mercenaries off to the side to the right there, bashing down those objectives because their trust was earned by the blue team here. And you see Red just sort of defending their own base, just keeping them away. I think Red does have the advantage here hero-wise, just because they do have a wider range of skill sets. There's not all about bursting someone down and things like that. Like you do see, we do have a 4 assassin team here for blue, so they're having a bit of trouble pushing out the objectives, and when they can't, there you go. Falstad just pulls a little too far and just gets sniped off, and that's the trouble with this team. As soon as you get them a little too far, you will get caught out. So those towers are now claimable once again. Tassadar's trying to claim that bottom one. He is going to get it. No contest here from Red. Although on the top side, you have Stitches pulling in Tassadar. Tassadar going to go and try and get some help from Vala. But Stitch is so tanky at this point. So much. He's able to take so much punishment. Zeratul does get the tower, and it looks like they are trying to summon this Dragon Knight. Blue team does have both of them here. EDC trying to... Yeah, so EDC does shut that down, able to stand on that tower for just a certain amount of time and get rid of that. But now Red team has the advantage. They might want to go back and try to claim that Dragon Knight, but no, it looks like Blue team's zoning them out, doing a great job of that. Mercenary camp's taken by the Red squad as well. So looking at the levels here, that's the really important thing. There are no items here. It's just more about the levels. You get shared experience with the creep kills, although the big difference is with the kills themselves. So since they are tied in levels. Since they are tied in kills, I mean, at 2 apiece. So Vala again takes some damage here. She does have some help up in that side, so maybe she could deal with Stitches up there. Blue team gets a kill. Didn't quite see who that was on. Oh, it looks like Vala did go down to Stitches up in that top side, so they weren't able to do that. Dragon Knight has been summoned once again, so he will be pushing that mid lane again. Raynor getting chased down by Falstad. Falstad able to get the kill, so now 4 kills to 2. They do take that level advantage, 10-9, so they are ahead here ever so slightly. That mid lane taking even more punishment here, even more objectives going down. EDC gonna come and help out. They're very nice and kind Dragon Knight here, same with Falstad, and trying to keep him as safe as possible to push this out. At the same time, Stitch is doing the work on his own. Says, I don't need a team, guys. I got this. Let's go. Looks like the Dragon Knight's going to move up towards the top to help Stitches out. Maybe he does need a little bit of help here. Yeah, just look at the amount of damage he's able to do. Blue team on the back foot here. They're not quite sure what to do. They need to get and pick someone off and maybe push some more objectives. Although Falstad taking a little bit of damage, needs to back up. Raynor, Vala, and Zeratul coming in, trying to burst down EDC. EDC gets out. Tyrael doing some work. And they're gonna get him down. Finally, EDC does get taken out. Dragon Knight has been slain as well. And it looks like EDC, or looks like Tassadar gonna be in a bit of trouble. Gets 5-on-1 here, able to take him down. And I think you're finally seeing the coordination from the blue team. Finally able to group together, get some kills, use that combined burst damage to finally take out and get some more kills. With the fort difference here, you do see the level advantage. Wow, the amount of damage going down on Falstad. He dies instantaneously. Killing spree for the blue team here as they all back out, go back to base to heal up just a bit. Looks like both teams going to just kind of back out, see what's going on. Maybe reassess their strategies a little bit here. But we do see Stitches and EDC in that mid lane, trying to push that out a little bit more. Get some map objectives control here. Tassadar looks like he wants to take these mercenary camps. Maybe enlist some more help here. Bow down before Tassadar. And it looks like blue team's actually grouping down towards that bot lane, so they want to start pushing some objectives together here as a team, while at the same time they're just leaving Stitches up there to push, which leaves Valla to have to answer and go up there. Finally gets them out. Blue team actually takes that bottom camp, and so they do have some more help on their side. Red side also takes a camp on the bot's lane. Volstead going down once again, just getting overextended over and over again. And it looks like Valla coming back down. Gonna bring EDC with her though. And EDC gonna get the slowdown. Tassadar coming to help as well. EDC going straight for Valla. Doesn't care. We do have Stitches taking down the top turret while this is all going on. EDC getting flipped around here. Trying to get some help. Raynor has some Banshees to help him out. EDC able to jump backwards. Very mobile once again. Like I was saying before. Very mobile for his size, also takes quite a bit of damage to take down. Tyrael and Raynor going to stick in this mid lane to push it out, while at the same time Zeratul, Tassadar, and Valla going to head towards the top to help defend that. That one did take a lot of damage. The mercenary camps are actually pushing down that bottom lane, so it looks like blue team's going to get a little spread thin here. Tassadar getting chased down by Volstead. Is he gonna get out? Yes, he is. Volstead has to back out, but he might catch Raynor here backing, or though no, he's just gonna jump on the mountain and run away as quickly as possible. Valla, turn around. You're not tanky enough to take all of this. Oh, Tassadar and Valla might go down here. Both of them going down. Double kill for Volstead, although Raynor does help with the help of Zeratul, able to take him down. EDC again. Look at the amount of damage he can take. Look at Abathur coming in to help out, and pulls up another EDC, clones EDC there, able to help as much as possible. And it looks like she's just gonna get out of there, run away, allow EDC to get out, although they look like they want to keep chasing this. Tyrael and Zeratul getting pinched in by Stitches. Stitches does miss the hook, not able to really get that. Shame though, they might have been able to push some more objectives. The mercenary camps though doing work still on this bottom turret. Blue team is not able to answer with the amount of pressure going on the rest of the map. The red team gets the Dragon Knight once again. That's 3 times this game. We've seen the objectives. We've seen how fast that he can push them down. And so look again, it takes all 5 people here. It's 5 on 3 it looks like, plus the Dragon Knight, and they just barely able to push him back. Although they are taking a lot of damage, they might need to go back and heal up. Those objectives are, those towers are taking quite a bit of damage. At the same time, Volstead does show up, turns it into a 4v5, able to get some kills down. These objectives aren't going to last for long. The blue team does need to back up as quickly as possible. Tyrael, no, not able to get out. And it looks like, yeah, blue team, it might just go down here. Dragon Knight's just way too strong. They can't get anywhere close to this. 10 kills to 8. 6 forts to 3. Level 16 to 14. That's a huge lead in this game, guys. No items, so it's all based on levels, and that 2-level advantage is huge. The fort is destroyed. All they have left is the Nexus. At the same time, that camp is still going down. The Dragon Knight finally slain, but at what cost here? Tassadar zoning out, doing a great job of zoning out the other Tassadar. Mayhem coming out for the blue team, able to pick up some more kills. They're now tied in kills, but they're so far down in forts and objectives. I'm not quite sure they're going to be able to pull this back. Raynor just trying to chase down Tassadar. Tassadar just a little too quick for him. Tyrael trying to chase down Stitches and EDC, but just a little too tanky for him to actually burst down. And oh, Stitch does get the pull right into the turret. Tyrael just kind of walks away, says, ow, that hurts. Get out of my face. Tyrael, or Raynor, not able to chase down Tassadar. Tassadar does get out behind the safety of his wall. And it looks like blue team actually getting pushed down by the minions themselves. So Raynor actually getting caught trying to chase down Tassadar still. Oh, it looks like he's not going to get out of this one. No way. Jose Stitches lands the little hook, pulls him in, and is able to finish it off. So looking at the map, looks like blue team still has a good healthy amount of turrets still protecting them. At the same time, it looks like blue team again on the back foot. They need to regroup here. They need to start grouping, and red team captures another mercenary camp. We saw how much damage they did the last time, pushing down that bottom wave all the way through. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this game progresses in that regard. Abathur looks like she's just sort of going somewhere else. Blue team captures the top mercenary camp, so maybe they'll get a little bit of push going, but I do think they do need to start grouping up and working towards some kind of a bigger objective. And yeah, it looks like red team has 2 mercenary camps here, 3 mercenary camps here. They just captured another one on that top side. Looks like Tassadar trying to protect them as much as they can, but they do have Tassadar, Tyrael, Vala, and now Raynor coming in to help defend this. But EDC comes in to back up, and same thing with Abathur coming in, burrowing in. Never know when she's going to come in. Gets bursted though, not able to stay there for too long. Looks like EDC able to walk out with the help of Tassadar. The shrines are now active, so it looks like red team's looking to try to grab another Dragon Knight here, although blue team does secure the bottom tower, so not able to do that. Looks like they will reset, and blue team's just going to back up, clear those mercenary camps out, try to defend their towers, although the top turret is again pushing because of those mercenary camps, not able to deal with it just because, again, with the amount of pressure that red team's putting on the rest of the map. It looks like red's going to try to claim this shrine. They do want it. They do have Tassadar there trying to protect it. Not able to do it. Looks like they're going to get this uncontested and go back for another Dragon Knight. But it looks like blue team's going to get there first. Volstead flying in. Raynor trying to stop him. Not able to do it. Is he going to be able to kill him in time? No, because EDC's here to stop him in his tracks. And it looks like Zeratul coming in, trying to get onto Volstead before he can summon that Dragon Knight. Not able to stop him. EDC doing a great job of zoning. Volstead gets out with the sliver of life left. He does need to heal him up a little bit. Look at the damage EDC's putting down onto Zeratul. And the hook coming in from Stitches secures that once again. Volstead comes back after healing up just a little bit. Tyrael forced to get out of there. Another Dragon Knight. And it looks like this might actually be the final push of the game here. Tyrael getting caught out, trying to go back to base. Look, he stayed a little bit too long. Vala going around the long way. Looks like Abathur just kind of sitting there chilling on the side, waiting for his team to need him. Vala sees him, not able to do any damage. Abathur actually able to put it on himself. Another fort goes down. And it looks like, yeah, this looks like game here. They're on to the Nexus. All of it's going down so quickly. Blue team's trying to defend it as best they can, but EDC's tanking it so much. That Dragon Knight's doing so much damage. We do have Tassadar in the back lane, and there it goes. GG, game over victory for red. I'd have to say the key to that victory was just the overall dominance and secure nature that they had onto those shrines and the Dragon Knight. So you're starting to see the amount of focus that the map itself has on gameplay. You saw how much of a difference maker that Dragon Knight was. Dragon Knight, not Dragonite the Pokemon. Although that would be awesome. Blizzard, please put that in the game. Otherwise, okay, so guys, yeah. Overall, great game from Red. I think the team composition was a little bit to fault as well for Blue. Having 4 assassins, not always a great strategy, especially against a team composition that is as tanky as as EDC was and showed that he was in that fight, as well as Stitches. Just, you couldn't burst them down. Even with 4 assassin champions, you couldn't do it. So the objective control, the great zoning from either team, or from Red side, and the overall focus of objectives and overall map control that they had was really the difference in that game. So yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to Heroes of the Storm. I'm looking forward to doing a lot more content involved with it as soon as the beta comes out, or as soon as full client release and things like that. But I'm thankful to Blizzard for releasing stuff like this so that I can kind of get my teeth wet and or my fingers wet and sort of take a look at what's going on with the game. And they're giving us a lot of great stuff. So again, I'm excited. Thank you for watching, and have a very good night.